Hey, welcome to the Dude in the Kitchen series. I'm going to be making coq au vin homestead style. Stay tuned. Excuse me while I get my apron on and get ready for this episode. Welcome back to Pine Meadows Hobby Farm. I'm your host, Jerry Hansen. This is Pine Meadows Hobby Farm, and I am in Becky's Homestead Kitchen. Today, I've been wanting to make this for a long time, and it's coq au vin. What it translates to be is just cock or rooster in wine. So let's get started. Now, this is my own recipe. Now, mind you, this is homestead style. I'm going to be using my Symfonio pressure cooker Instapot that I got, and I did a review on that in a previous video, so I'll leave a link up there for that review of the Symfonio instant cooker. So the one I'm using is a Cabernet Sauvignon. Now, mind you, this is a homestead. We have harvested our own animals and processed them, and it becomes a family affair at times, but sometimes I do it by myself. So we chose a rooster to dress and process on this video right here. But I got these chicken pieces, and to start the recipe, I'm going to put them in a saucepan, and I'm going to pour some wine on them, and then I'll place them in the refrigerator and let them set for a while and chill, and then marinate in that wine to absorb some of that wine flavor. Now, in the cooking process, the alcohol cooks out of the wine, so you're not going to get drunk on this. So the next thing I want to do is turn my cooker on to saute, and I want to dump the bacon in. Now, this bacon is the bacon we harvested from our own hogs that we raised. Yep, this hog went to freezer camp. So we got a freezer full of actually 2 hogs that are in the freezer. Not much left over on them, but we're going to make sure that the bacon is nice and crisp and brown, because I like my bacon crispy. And then once it's done, I'll pull it out and set it on a paper towel to try to absorb some of the oils. I want to drain some of this oil out, because I'm only use maybe 2 tablespoons of bacon oil or bacon grease, because now we're going to take the chicken and we're going to brown the chicken, but I'm going to add some black pepper and a little bit of salt. Once the chicken is browned on both sides, I want to set the chicken aside, and then I've got to add some of this wine from the saucepan to decaramelize that burnt part of it, or the roasted part, and the caramelization in the bottom of the pot. So we're trying to get that all infused with the wine, but we're going to use this. We're not going to throw it away. I'm going to go ahead and add some more of the bacon fat because, or the bacon grease, because of the extra flavor. Now, mind you, this is homestead style of coq au vin. Just means cock in wine, that's all it means. Once it's decaramelized, I'll add the rest of the wine. I'll add some chicken stock, a can of chicken stock, and then I'll throw in some bacon. My bacon, about 6 pieces of bacon is what we're going to add to this. I'm going to add 6 pieces of chicken that we already browned and prepared. Then on the chicken, I'm going to go ahead and sprinkle some marjoram. We're going to add a little parsley. And we're going to also add a little bit of thyme. And I have some pasta sauce, which I'm going to go ahead and add a half a cup of pasta sauce to this. I have some mushrooms left over in the refrigerator, so we're going to go ahead and add those mushrooms. I'm going to add chunks of carrots And I'm also gonna dice up shallots, throw those in there, dice up an onion, or actually 2 onions, throw those in there, and also I'm gonna cube up a potato, actually 2 potatoes, and throw those in there. Then we're gonna add a tablespoon of butter, and then we're gonna put this on pressure cook, poultry setting. Now mind you, we're using the Symfonio instant pot or fast quick cooking pot, and then we're going to set it for 10 minutes. Now it's going to come up to pressure, it's going to pressure cook it for 10 minutes, and then we're going to release the pressure once the cooking time is done. Then on the side, I'm going to take a cup of cold water, I'm going to add 2 tablespoons of cornstarch to this, and then emulsify it in the water, get it all liquid, and we're going to add it to the broth, the chicken mixture, our coq au vin. This is going to thicken it up a little bit. Not too thick like gravy, but just a little bit. We're going to turn the heat on to saute again, and we're going to get it to a boil. And once it's gotten to a boil, we'll just watch it real carefully, and then we'll turn the heat off. That's it for putting your recipe together for coq au vin. It's got a lot of different variations of the recipe. So let's get this thing dished up and see what it tastes like. I'm going to garnish this with just a little bit more parsley. And now we're going to taste test this. I added some Brussels sprouts to my dish, so I have a nice rounded meal right there. And now, folks, the taste test. I've never had coq au vin before. Interesting flavor. I like the well-roundedness of all the spices and the herbs that are in there. Very good. This is a really good meal. Kind of simple to make, especially when you're using the Symfonio fast cooker or a quick pot. And my gosh, I would say probably 45 minutes prep time for the whole thing, because you got to cook the bacon first, then you got to cook the chicken first, and then you got to put it all together, blend it, cook it for 10 minutes. So yeah, I say about 45 minutes total prep time. What's really satisfying is that you know some of this stuff comes from your own farm. Homestead style coq in wine, or coq au vin. I'm your host, Jerry Hansen. This is Pine Meadows Hobby Farm. I want to thank you guys for sharing this adventure with me in the Dude in the Kitchen series. I've got more Dude in the Kitchen episodes. Please click on the link and that'll take you to some of the kitchen antics. I do canning also. I do a lot of different things around the homestead. Please subscribe, then click that bell icon that alerts you to new videos as I upload them. Something else you could do for me is clicking that share button. Sharing my videos on your social media platforms really helps out the channel a lot. Please give us a thumbs up, like the show, and also leave a comment. I like reading your comments. And always remember, be safe and always be kind. We'll see you guys in the next episode. Bon appetit. I know more French than I thought.
This one's mine.
Beautiful. Cool. Skinless?
Yeah.
Okay. You want to go this way? Okay.
Is that my second one?
That was your first. You're not a virgin anymore. Now you have more picture paper.
Excuse me.
Okay.
Now I need more paper.
1, 2, 3, 4.
There's more. There's another bucket full, aren't there, Mom?